to be had in this. You can't imagine how bad these fighters want to get their hands on each other. Caution being thrown to the wind. You believe what we are seeing. You know, they have an amazing relationship with their coach. They've been working together for a while now, and it's really paying off. Uppercut scored. Got out of the way of that right hook. This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's like a match made in heaven. His confidence must be sky high because now he believes he's one of the very few fighters that belongs at that level.
Hold that thought! And the world's strongest man is staggered. The biggest of them all crashes to the canvas.
And what a shot was that, a flush knockdown? He should get up from that. He's fresh, you know. He can get up from that. Does he want to?
Well, they're back. Johnny, but now what do they do to get back into this fight? Some final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They've got some work to do. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8 after the knockdown.
Can make or break a fighter.
Here we go. It's round two. You got... knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They've staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
And Eddie Hall goes down.
Oh, he's down, he's down. Is he going to get up? He's staggering. 1, 2, 3.
How about about that will to win and refusal to stay down as this fight continues.
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in round once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got it.
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Big Eddie Hall to the beast. Eddie Hall is down.
I've seen many shots like that. Simple short shot. Put the fighter down.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
So it's onward and upward after a knockout win here.
A knockout victory. That is, Todd, did you see the shot? That's not a knockout. That's an assassination. What a shot.
Welcome to the CompuBox Academy. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Nice to be here with you.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Up first, Jake Paul. You can see who has the power advantage. And they'll be facing Robert Helenius. You can see who has more experience. Get ready for these two heavyweights. Blink, and it could be over.
Giving away a lot of weight here, so now this is where you have to be smart. This is where you've got to be sharp. You've got to try and time those shots coming through. Even being lent on by the heavy opponent makes it hard. You've got to be fit. You've got to be on point. You cannot afford to make any mistakes.
First up, Jake Paul from the United States of America, and they hold the SCI national title, coming off a knockout victory in their last fight. Here comes Robert Helenius from Finland. The last time we saw them in action, suffered a very close loss. Let's see if their fortunes turn around here.
Look at the weight. How much weight are you going to give away in a fight?
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from the United States of America. Presenting the current national heavyweight champion, Jake Paul. Fighting out of the blue corner from Finland, Robert Helenius.
All the talking has been done. It's time to start doing the walking.
I love this arena. I dream of places like this. I dream of fights like this. I dream of atmospheres like this. But it could only happen here.
Thousands of fans here in attendance tonight, but when the bell rings, there will only be 2 that we're talking about. Many said this fight would never happen. And here we go. Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. Good defense to block the hook. There's nothing quite like the chemistry between a fighter and their coach, and this partnership is working great. They better start respecting each other's punching power. They got out of the way of that right hook. Pretty close fight here in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
This boxer is a real hook specialist. Their opponent has got to watch out for that. Nice defense on that right hook. You'd like to see more jabs. That jab scores. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. It's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
And there's the bell to start round two. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This fighter has a very good win-loss record and will be tough to beat. It's all offense all the time. How did he absorb that hook? Good straight right hand. Hold that thought. Hellenius is dazed. Didn't wait too long to get back and get engaged.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What will they do? What will they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Can't connect with that right hook. One punch could change everything in this battle. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come. On to the third. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Nice hook. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Nice job blocking the hook. Lucky that hook didn't score. These two are the perfect dance partners.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
They have no respect for each other's punching power. Both men step back for just a moment. A chance to make history.
Oh, what a shot. He's staggered. He's staggered. Does he know? Does he know he's even gone?
After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
Time winding down as we get set for another round. And there's the bell to start round 4. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
That uppercut misses. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Nice slip to avoid the jab. There's a counter shot. And this is incredible action from both of these heavyweights. perfect counter shot. Nope, that hook won't score. Carrying away the right hook. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecards. Going to need a knockout.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. They exchange punches. That right hook's blocked. The defense. Why weren't they covering up? Why weren't they more cautious?
Bambi legs are kicking in. Look at those legs.
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. All hands on deck. We are witnessing an upset in the making. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Just misses with that jab. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive then. Very competitive round with 10 seconds left. How much cardio was put in for this fight? It may come down to that.
You cannot gas out. If you prepared right, slept right, ate right, and did everything right for this fight, you have no excuse for gassing out.
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set for another. Let's start the 6th. They let it all hang out in the last round. What do they got left?
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
Punch, counter punch. Throws the jab, but does not score. Incredible work rate. The jab doesn't quite connect. Hellenius is dazed. So much bruising. Will the referee stop this fight? The referee takes a look, and he says, let's get it on. They somehow weathered the storm.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
In trouble. You can see there's blood, and the referee's going to take a good look at it. So the referee says, fight on. Look at all that blood, but he's still wanting to come out for more.
Man, oh man, you know what? He's got to hope the referee doesn't jump in and stop it.
Here we go. It's round 7. They just gave us a great round. Let's see if they can do it again.
What a round. What had they got left? How can you get better than that? That is ridiculous. That's stuff you see on video games.
Is off the charts. Nice looking right hook, but he blocked it. Hellenius is down.
Is he out? Is he going to move? Is there a twitch?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises of the year.
Accuracy, power, punch, perfect. That must hurt.